Hello, everyone. Well, I'm testing this. It's a different way to go live here. And I thought, what a perfect time to come live and share what I've been working on this week. And it is done. Um, my daughter had done this video 10 years ago, well, 8 years ago. I think it was in 2010 to be exact. It's how that I store my scrap paper. So I'm going to share with you what I've done. So let me bring this closer here so then you can see. Here we go. So it's just a bin that I'm using, okay? My regular paper I'm going to share with you in a minute. That one it's not organized yet. This it's all the color coming up and so on. And what I use, this is for scrap paper, note that. This is a jacket. It's called a file jacket. So what I like about that, it is that all the little pieces don't fall off like a regular file. So this stay all in. Like my basic black, I got my scrap. My bin was very full and it was, like I said, it needed some love a long time ago. Now let me talk to you so I can see also if my mouth move with this. That's my main thing, concern about this new thing here live. So this way, I get it all. This one, it's alphabetical. My ink pad and that I store it by family, but these I like alphabetical, except my three basic. That's what I use most. The white, the vanilla, and the black. Those one I just put it there. So I'm gonna share with you. Oops, now you cannot see here. Let me back up a bit. Well, you know what? Let me put this down. And if I sit here we go. Now we're in a better spot here. So what I pre-done my labels. So I did all my labels for every color that we're going to have. And then I used the tab. The tab is this lovely punch here. And you know what? I got a piece of scrap paper right here. Hello, I see bling on Pat. It's here. A few of them I see. Awesome. So what I do is I use the circle tab punch. That's going to be your best friend when it comes to this method here. So I'm going to use this. See that lovely little tab? And then I fold this in two, and I just use fast fuse. The old one, I was using a staple. Well, what happened with a staple, sometimes the staple in the back want to, it's coming out or it's want to pull a bit. Well, I got many, I call it my cat scratch because that's what it looked like. So this time when I redone this one, I said, no way I was using staples. So they are glue. So I did like the first one, I put it there. Then the second one, I laid this one flat. And then I put my second one and I knew exactly where it was going. But first you have to decide what's the alphabet. This is for my scrap paper and this is going to stay recorded. If you miss some, you're just joining in. This is recorded so you can watch the replay. I'm explaining how I store my scrap paper and how it stay clean. I've been using this method for at least 10 years, and it worked wonderful for me. So it's all depends. Some people like to keep their scrap separate and some with their paper. For me, it get too much if I keep it with my paper. So what is the size of the scrap? Anything that it's less than a little bit smaller than a quarter sheet, go in here. So when I need little piece or punch out and that's in what I'm going to do. So that's what I did all my label. And now you can see, it's easy to see the color. I just grab the color. And if I'm not sure exactly the color, I know the name, well, it's in alphabetical. So it's easy to find. So I just grab inside and reach and go. And like I said, this is file jacket. If you look for those files, they call file jacket because they're closed on each end. So that's how I store my paper. And this is just a, like I said, it's a bucket. It's a 15-quart bucket. And for me, on each side of my desk, it's don't go right on the floor, so it's like right there. So it worked great. I'm gonna share with you now how I've done the big paper, but this one it's not clean. So it's been the same thing pretty much since I started Stamping Up. It needs some TLC, and that's the next one. I done the scrap, and now I'm gonna show you. This here, it is a file cabinet, not a file cabinet, but a plastic container file. And you can see it's all, let me pull, it's all done the same way. It's just, you can tell how worn and that. So I'm going to redone this one with all the new colors coming in and do it from fresh, all in alphabetical like the other one. But this here is just an ink file. I think that's the correct name for it, an ink file. So let me pull one. So you see this here, you can see the discoloration and that. Like I said, I use this since I started Stamping Up. And for me, that worked wonderful. On one side, I got my big sheet, I call it, because I go like anything smaller than about a quarter sheet go in my scrap and then stay here. So, and then I get all my paper there. So even, this, it's not, I get a little sheet there. This is open, so it's not like the file jacket. That ain't. So this, it's a file cabinet container. So you get the hanger right here on the side to do it. So this is my next project for this week. This is going to be done. Get the old one out and put all the new and have it all clean. And I am sure I'm going to fill a bit more of my scrap because sometimes I toss in there. They're smaller than they should be in there. So this is it. Let me pull this back down so it don't fall down. Oops. Here we go. So the best tab punch that work awesome with that, like I said, it's the circle tab punch. It is on page 207 of the catalog for 16 or 18 $18. Well, let me tell you, that's going to be the best $18 you spend for a tab punch. You saw how let me pull this back here. If you just walk in, see how lovely those round tabs are. They work wonderful. Right now, it looks like it's out of shape. It's because I don't have much scrap in it because I clean all my scrap, but don't worry. They all going to stack up very lovely here. They all stay straight and so on. So that's my little tip of the day. And now, if you can tell me, is my voice matching what I'm saying or is it off and so on? I'm trying to see all the comment here. Let me push this a bit. And let me see if I can, great idea, South Dakota. I guess everything seemed okay. So if you can tell me, because this is a quick live YouTube, like if you joined me yesterday at my live class, that's a different way that I log in. I go and it's an encoder and so on. No lag. Recording, it's great. No lag. Right now, it's not the recording. You are live. So that's good because it was a delay when I did Facebook Live and YouTube Live at the same time. And I think that's where the delay was. So I wanted to try that. So again, this is it for my little tip of the day. I will be live right here on YouTube once a week. It's never going to be the same day, or well, sometimes it's going to be the same day, but not the same time. I don't know when. It's just like today. I was finishing this and I said, what a perfect thing to share with you all. Sometimes it's going to be a quick card. Most of the time it's going to be a quick card. I used to be a live, wait, don't go. I used to be live twice live on YouTube, Facebook. Now it's going to be live on Facebook once and live on YouTube once. So to get notified, just right below subscribe to my channel, and then you get a little bell there, ding a ding a ding a ding. So click on the bell. You're going to get notified when I get live. I'm trying to see the comment. They're going so fast. So that's about it. No, the tap punch, it's not retiring. We're going to still keep the tap punch. Yes, that is not retiring. So it's a very lovely size. Before we add the other tap punch, I think it's called tap punch. That's like the one I had in my old one here. Let me pull again. And that one, can you see? I took the wrong color, green on green. So that was the old tap punch we had. That one been retired for many years. Oh my goodness, many years. And when they came with that, and to be honest, I like this because it's smaller at the top and you can really line that up and you can see it good. So again, I think this tab punch, it's a must if you like organization in your craft room. Some people keep like in a cello bag or in a fall jacket, you get a bigger tub than I got. Their scrap with their paper. For me, that didn't work. I used to do a lot of class and workshop and so on. So I would accumulate a lot of scrap. For me, that method didn't work. But that doesn't mean it don't work for you. So whatever worked for you. But I really recommend that whatever you're going to use your scrap in, you want some enclosure on the side. So it can be a silk bag, or it can be a clear envelope, or like me, the fall jacket, it is enclosed on the side. So it lasted a long time for me. It was, like I said, my daughter that did the my intro for that when I did that. I think it was in 2010, and I never changed my way of doing it. First, my file cabinet that I got on the floor, the plastic one that I show you, that is since I started Stamping Up in 2002. That's been the same thing. My scrap paper, I think I convert that in '09 or 10, and I never did replace it till this week. So you see, it worked like a charm for me. But again, it's whatever the place and so on. Where did you get your clothes stacked? That, I live in the boonies now, so I don't have mini store here. I don't have Office Max, Office Depot, Staples, and all that. I don't have that here. I would have to drive an hour and a half. So my shopping, it's Amazon.com. So that's where I got it. When they came in, my husband, I asked him to put the label for me because he's more anal than me. So when they came in, it's like they're not whatever that plasticky. Here the old one, because I only order a box of 50. Well, we got 53 color. Plus, then I get a scrap for watercolor paper, shimmer paper, the heavy white cardstock, the heavy. So I needed like 60 of them. So this one, I got it at Walmart. It's Studio C. That's reverse, right? I think I am reverse on this. It's Studio C, and that is, no, it's not reverse. It's correct. Let me see. Am I reverse? Now I'm thinking I am reverse. Let me see something here. A card. See if I'm reverse. The image is reverse. Yeah, it is reverse. That's what I don't like about this. I'm gonna have to learn a way to fix that because you guys see me reverse. I don't like that. This is kind of like a seal with like a plastic or whatever. So this is very solid. So this one, I don't know how they're going to last me, but we'll see. So now that I see image reverse, that is bugging me. You're good. Somebody say you're good. Well, that's good. Must be the way that I see it. So you guys don't see stuff reverse there. What can I see? Okay, so if I put that there, that is reverse on my end. So I'm anxious to watch the replay. Everything is showing correctly. Well, that made me happy because what I'm seeing on my screen, it's reversed to me. So you guys make me happy. So that's good. So thank you so much for joining me. And again, have fun organizing your craft room. I'm going to have many other tips coming up, anytime it's spring. I know I did my big spring cleaning like a month ago, and I share many tips. And now with the new catalog comes the new and out the hole, and then we get new IDs. So I'm going to share that as they come. So again, not to miss anything, because I still going to do my YouTube class, like yesterday, what I call a class that it's exactly, I know what project I'm doing and so on. That's not taking away. That's still going to happen once a month. But once a week, I'm going to pop in like on Facebook. I call that Frenchie Create on the Fly. It's going to be something like that. Never know in advance what I'm going to make or what tip I'm going to share and so on. And it's going to stay recorded there. So thank you for joining me and testing this out and telling me that I am on the right place and the right thing. That made me happy. So I see right now we get 91 likes. So that's pretty darn good for lunch hour on a Sunday. Usually I never do business on Sunday, but today it happened this way. So thank you and have a lovely week, my friend. And if you're in the whatever Midwest, I sure hope that you guys are safe. I saw so many pictures that no electricity, all the pole down and so on. Be safe and stay warm. Bye bye for now, my friend.